This along, a Wisconsin company is recalling nearly 300 types of canned coffee because of a potentially deadly risk. Now, there are no reports of anybody getting sick, but Snapchill issued the recall voluntarily after learning their manufacturing process.
Have you ever wondered whether the coffee sitting in your cup each morning is helping you feel your best or quietly working against you? For many older adults, coffee is more than a beverage. It's a comforting ritual. It's the warm aroma that starts the day, the familiar companion during a peaceful morning, and sometimes even the spark that brings people together around a table. But here's something that surprises many people. Not all coffee is created equal. The way it's prepared, the ingredients added to it, and even the timing of when it's consumed can make a meaningful difference, especially as we get older. Today, we're exploring some of the worst coffee choices seniors may want to avoid, along with several coffee options that can be much friendlier to overall wellness and daily comfort. Some of these may seem obvious, others might completely change the way you think about your favorite cup. And be sure to stay until the end, because one of the healthiest coffee choices on this list is often overlooked, despite being simple, affordable, and surprisingly enjoyable. Let's begin. One of the first coffee choices many health-conscious adults may want to think twice about is heavily sweetened specialty coffee. These drinks often look irresistible. They're creamy, flavorful, and designed to taste more like dessert than coffee. While there's nothing wrong with enjoying a treat occasionally, some specialty coffee beverages can contain large amounts of added sugar, flavored syrups, whipped toppings, and sweet sauces. The challenge is that these ingredients can quickly transform a simple cup of coffee into something much heavier than expected. Many people don't realize how easy it is to consume significant amounts of sugar without noticing. Over time, that can make it harder to maintain balanced energy throughout the day. Instead of feeling refreshed, some people experience an initial burst followed by an uncomfortable energy crash. What's especially interesting is that many coffee lovers say they gradually begin appreciating the natural flavor of coffee once they reduce excessive sweetness. Rich aromas, subtle notes, and smooth textures become much easier to enjoy. Speaking of hidden ingredients, another coffee choice worth being cautious about is coffee loaded with artificial creamers. At first glance, creamers may seem harmless. They're convenient, easy to use, and available in countless flavors. But some products contain long ingredient lists filled with additives, stabilizers, and highly processed components. Again, moderation is important. A small amount here and there isn't necessarily a major concern for most people. However, relying heavily on these products every single day may not be the best choice for those seeking a simpler and more balanced approach. Many nutrition experts encourage focusing on ingredients that are easier to recognize and understand. Sometimes the simplest choices end up being the most satisfying. Now let's talk about another coffee habit that often flies under the radar. Coffee consumed very late in the day. This may come as a surprise because the coffee itself isn't necessarily the issue. The timing can be. As people age, sleep often becomes more precious. Quality rest plays an important role in maintaining energy, mood, focus, and overall well-being. For some individuals, caffeine consumed too close to bedtime can linger longer than expected. Even if a person falls asleep, the quality of that sleep may not feel as restorative. Many seniors discover that shifting coffee consumption earlier in the day allows them to enjoy their favorite beverage while also supporting a more comfortable nighttime routine. A simple adjustment in timing can sometimes make a remarkable difference. Now here's another coffee choice that may deserve caution. Extra large coffee servings consumed throughout the entire day. Coffee culture often encourages bigger and bigger portions. What was once considered a normal cup has gradually become much larger in many places. The issue isn't necessarily coffee itself, it's the habit of continuously drinking large amounts without paying attention to how the body feels. Some people become so accustomed to caffeine that they overlook signals like restlessness, nervousness, or difficulty relaxing. Listening to your body's response is incredibly important. What feels perfect for one person may feel overwhelming for another, and that's where our conversation becomes especially interesting, because avoiding less desirable coffee habits is only half the story. The real question is this: what kinds of coffee can seniors actually enjoy with greater confidence? Let's shift our focus to some options that may offer a more balanced and enjoyable experience. First up is simple black coffee. It may not sound exciting at first, but black coffee has earned a loyal following for good reason. Without added sugars, syrups, or heavy flavorings, black coffee allows the natural characteristics of the beans to shine through. Many coffee enthusiasts describe the experience almost like tasting fine tea or appreciating a well-prepared meal. Different beans offer different aromas and flavor profiles, creating a surprisingly rich experience. For seniors seeking a straightforward coffee choice, black coffee often provides exactly that, simplicity, and simplicity can be powerful. Now here's where things get even more interesting. One of the most overlooked coffee choices is freshly brewed coffee made from quality beans. It sounds almost too obvious, but freshness matters. Coffee beans gradually lose aroma and flavor after roasting. Freshly brewed coffee tends to offer a cleaner, richer, and more satisfying experience. When coffee tastes better naturally, people often feel less need to cover it with excessive sweeteners or flavorings. Many longtime coffee drinkers say that discovering freshly roasted beans completely changed their relationship with coffee. Suddenly, the beverage became more enjoyable exactly as it was. Before we continue, here's something worth thinking about. How many of the coffee choices we've discussed so far are part of your daily routine? The answer may reveal more than you expect, because sometimes improving a habit doesn't require giving something up completely. It simply requires making small adjustments, and those small adjustments can add up over time. Now let's move to another excellent option: coffee paired with a small amount of natural milk or a simple dairy alternative. For people who don't enjoy black coffee, this can be a practical middle ground. A modest splash of milk can soften bitterness while preserving much of coffee's natural character. The key is avoiding the temptation to turn every cup into a dessert-like beverage. A lighter approach often delivers the comfort people want without unnecessary extras. Many seniors find this balance especially appealing because it feels satisfying without being overwhelming. And now, we arrive at perhaps the most surprising recommendation on today's list: decaffeinated coffee. For years, some coffee lovers viewed decaf as a compromise. They assumed it couldn't deliver the same experience as traditional coffee, but modern decaffeinated coffee has improved tremendously. Many high-quality decaf varieties offer rich aromas and enjoyable flavors while containing far less caffeine. For individuals who are sensitive to caffeine, concerned about evening sleep, or simply looking to reduce their intake, decaf can be a wonderful option. In fact, many people are shocked when they discover how difficult it is to tell the difference between certain premium decaf coffees and their traditional counterparts. This is especially valuable for seniors who love the ritual of coffee but want greater flexibility throughout the day. Imagine enjoying a warm cup in the afternoon or evening without worrying as much about disrupting your nighttime routine. That's a benefit many people appreciate. As we start bringing everything together, there's an important point to remember. Coffee isn't automatically good or bad. The real story often comes down to choices. The ingredients added to coffee matter. The amount consumed matters. The timing matters. And perhaps most importantly, paying attention to how your own body responds matters. What works beautifully for one person may not be ideal for someone else. That's why awareness is so powerful. Instead of following trends or marketing claims, focus on how different coffee habits affect your energy, comfort, and overall enjoyment. Sometimes the healthiest improvements are surprisingly simple. Maybe it's reducing added sugar. Maybe it's switching to fresher beans. Maybe it's choosing a smaller serving. Or perhaps it's discovering that a quality decaf coffee gives you everything you love about the experience without some of the drawbacks. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is finding a coffee routine that supports the lifestyle you want, and that's a journey worth exploring. Because coffee is about more than caffeine. It's about moments. It's about quiet mornings before the world wakes up. It's about conversations with friends and family. It's about comfort, tradition, and small daily pleasures that bring warmth to ordinary days. Those moments become even more meaningful when the choices we make help us feel our best. So the next time you prepare your favorite cup, take a moment to consider what's inside it, how it makes you feel, and whether a small adjustment could make that experience even better. You may be surprised by what you discover. If you enjoyed this video, let us know your favorite way to drink coffee in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your daily coffee ritual and any changes you've made over the years. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves coffee as much as you do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.